ever since my last review when I played Mortal Kombat Trilogy, check that video out, with Kung Quan Todd and my newly acquired Kung Quan Do, I feel like I can do anything. Ah! Now I know what you're thinking. Not very smart, Sleaze, not very smart. You fucking piece of shit, you bottom-feeding trash bag of humanity. Well, have you ever punched through a wall? Hurts like hell, man. But I did it. At the cost of my right hand. But fret not, as I have a gaming backup. Get off my hand. How did I get there? No. What I'm referring to is this. The ASCII Grip. Or as I like to call it, the Alone Time Controller. Surprise, surprise. This isn't a spoon. This is a PlayStation 1 controller for those nights when you're all by yourself. Or when you break your fucking hand! But as you can see, this mechanical monstrosity barely looks playable. The entirety of the original PS1 model controller has been fitted on a stick like a fried shit at a carnival. So no dual analog support here. So let's jump into some games like Mega Man X6. And I thought this game wasn't bad enough, so I can already tell how little I can actually do. The way you hold it means you can only do 3 things: move and press X and O on the back. Yeah, good luck with all the other buttons like start and select, which I can't even reach them with my short ass thumb. As you see, my movements are very limited. I can really only do one action at a time. Dashing, shooting, and using the sword can't function together with this controller. If it wasn't for me apparently going for the world record of slowest intro boss, I would have died for sure. Which I did once. What a pain in the ass already, and yeah, this is the intro stage. Let's try some Street Racer. First off, this is a great game even on Super Nintendo. But what isn't great is this grip controller. Technically, I can play it, sure. However, when it comes to doing anything that makes this game interesting gameplay-wise, is where I can't do a single thing. I can drive around, but in terms of weapons, attacking, or using any sorts of tactical driving, I'm screwed, which makes this controller the screwdriver. It sucks the fun out of the game faster than a kid pissing in a swimming pool. I gotta get out of this. Ah, fuck it, Awesome Powers Pinball. Very shagadelic. As to why the PS1 had so many pinball games is beyond me, but playing one of these games with one hand just feels wrong. The fun of pinball is gripping the board and slapping the 2 bumper buttons to hit the ball around like a pimp on a bad day. But with the ASCII Grip, I can't do that at all. So you need to use the L and R shoulder buttons to flip the flippers, which is more of a hassle than it seems. See, you more or less have to slide your thumb around and hit them, and you might say, why not hit them both at the same time? Well, sometimes I don't want to do that, because sometimes I need one of them to stay down. They're separate for a reason, you know. And you know, there's a triangle and a square button on both sides, but these are the only buttons that do that. X and O are centered on the back, but the shoulder buttons don't have either of those luxuries. Pinball just got complicated. Pinball just got complicated. Fuck me with a 12-inch pole. Let's jump to a more decent game with Crash Bandicoot. And, you know, actually, this is fine. Yeah, think about it. All you need to do is jump and move, right? Well, the jump button is on the back, making Crash actually playable with the grip. Holy shit. This is amazing. It doesn't replace the original controller, obviously, but still. I'm going to go right into another 3D platformer right away. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 not this game. Anything but Bubsy 3D!
So, you wanna be a video game star? For starters, grab all the items you see. There's plenty of them in each level. And if you get enough of them, you'll be in for some surprises.
Have you ever played Bubsy 3D with a spoon, huh? Have ya? 'Cause that's what it feels like right now. Nothing can save this game from the pits of torment. Awful graphics, awful gameplay, awful sound, and playing with this gray turd in my one hand makes this experience the worst yet. Crash was an exception because that is a good game, but don't get fooled by this one. Not now, not ever. But for gaming's sake, I'm going to try out one more game. Well, this video was started by my idiocy with Kung Kwon Do, so it only fits that I return back to Mortal Kombat Trilogy in full circle. And yeah, this isn't easier than any of the other games I played today. What you're seeing is me trying to do a simple code that is child's play with two hands. After what feels like an eternity, I finally get it, and now I can jump into the action. Okay, let's try out Sub-Zero. He can freeze anything, making it easy to hit opponents. So like other games I've played, I can only do so much. I can move and use the two buttons on the back of the controller. For those who've played the Mortal Kombat 3 games or seen my review, knows that utilizing combos are a must to survive. Obviously I can't use those here. Jeez, I'm playing like someone with one hand would play. I wish I had motion controls. Every move I make feels like it's in slow motion. So, yes, I got my ass kicked, but I'm not down and out yet.
Ermac wins.
I'm picking my favorite MK character, Sector, the ketchup-colored robot that shoots missiles. Ah, shit! Fuck! Damn! Shit, fuck, damn! Eat a missile, you shatheed! You eat a missile! You eat a missile! You all get missiles! Screw combos, spam city all day, baby! Ah, fuck. I got brutality'd. As you can tell, the ASCII Grip kind of resorts me to use bullshit tactics. But hey, it's something. And when all else fails, go to Noob Saibot. Like I mentioned in my Mortal Kombat Trilogy review, this guy is broken. And brother, let me tell you, that holds true. Even with a one-handed controller, I'm kicking ass! Sub-Zero, the Jax brothers, and even Motaro have nothing on me. But in terms of the final boss, Shao Kahn, I'm fucked with the slow inputs unless I spam fire with Kintaro. I'm spitting fireballs on tap! Die! 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 Yeah! I beat Mortal Kombat Trilogy with one hand! Put that on my epitaph. Ain't no grip gonna bring me down. Now you just got a close look at the Alone Time controller. We played through a lot of games like Mega Man X6 to Crash Bandicoot to even Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And while a lot of those games played okay, it used very, very simple controls, and the majority of the games that required more buttons than just X and circle were impossible to play in a method that didn't feel awful. And even though this nunchuck-looking piece of plastic was designed for RPG games in mind, the accessibility of almost every button on it just doesn't exist. Now I will hand it though, the ASCII Grip's grip is pretty comfortable. But what's the most important part about a controller? Is that it allows you to play the game well. This spoon doesn't.